Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Star Trek Online. We are ready for our next mission. Almost. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And it is going to be the Vault, so we'll hail
The Romulans
that.
had a base known as the Vault that they used for research into Borg technology. This facility was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but intelligence suggests that the work there was far enough along that it was used to retrofit Nero's ship before it disappeared, along with Ambassador Spock's vessel in the Hopus system. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Halcona system, and Starfleet intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. We need to know who, and more importantly, we need to know if there is still Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. I need you to proceed immediately to the Halcona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need without conflict.
Okay, so speak with Soto for additional information, then go to the shipyard, board a shuttle, and fly to the Hakona system in the Beta Quadrant and infiltrate the Vault. So here's our first shuttle mission. We get a bunch of rewards. We get a warp core, we get a new emitter array, we get Scorpion fighters, which we could use on a carrier ship, which we're not. So let's go ahead and accept that. We did have some administrative stuff to handle. So we need to go down to Starfleet Academy to talk to Lieutenant Farah. I went ahead and got us a new engineering officer. So we have, I guess Zeph is going to be our chief engineer. I actually have him equipped with a pip that is hollow, which indicates he's a chief. And then I went ahead and picked up Korok, who is currently an ensign, but he is our ensign ops officer. He happens to be a Cardassian. That being said, we do need to make space for a new science officer, so we are going to say goodbye to Coles at this time. So we're going to go ahead and discharge him, and it will make us confirm that. That being the other thing that's going on here is, let's see, these guys are all promoted. So he has an ensign pip, but technically he's a lieutenant. I guess we'll roleplay a little bit longer that he's an ensign. Kavalk has lieutenant pips. Tavrel has lieutenant pips. Maybe we'll give him lieutenant, junior. Maybe we'll make him lieutenant junior grade since he is going to be in charge of security for us. That being said, what was it? We do have, since I'm a lifetime member, this requisitions officer is one place that we can go and acquire officers with dilithium. And so here we can see unknown male engineer candidate and female. You can hover over them. It'll give you some stats about what abilities that they have. And then you can see that there are a bunch of different races that we can pick from. But I have a special officer, or a special officer, being a lifetime member. So we're going to pick up a male android science officer. So he is, very rare quality, which will be nice. Let's go ahead and buy him. Okay. And they're fully customizable like aliens, so the unknown officer candidates. So we can customize them in any way, but then they also have some exclusive facial parts to make them look like an android with some of their face exposed. So let's hit join. Let's see. What is your name? We're going to change that. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for a name for an android science officer. So we'll leave that for now. We'll change his uniform. Modify. And load outfit. I guess the same as me, basically. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to put in a cut here, but I'm going to do some modifications on this dude. We'll see what we end up with. Okay, name to be determined still. Didn't do too much. I did give him some hair. We made it blue and we made his eyes like really, really blue. We gave him the small irises. So for like comparison, humanoid looks like that. Small looks just a little different. So a little bit less natural than the rest of our characters. I went ahead and removed the Android head tech, but there are a few different options here. So we'll like show that off. I just feel like it's weird for him to have like his face exposed. Like there's not really any reason for it, but it's kind of neat that we can see some of that, the machinations underneath if we wanted to. He already had this like nose detail, so I kept that, and then his ears were really weird. So there are specific like Vulcan and Romulan ears, and then there's just one that's called like small pointed. So I went ahead and gave him that. So he's just kind of like racially ambiguous, very like human-esque, but some Vulcan and Idinian features. And then we put him in a thoughtful stance. So let's go ahead and purchase him, or purchase that outfit change, and we'll hit exit. And let's go ahead and, oh, that name is terrible. So for now, we'll just call him Blue. And let's head down to Starfleet Academy to see what like Lieutenant Farah has for us. Actually, while we're here, does everyone have a spacesuit? You need one. You need one. We have one. So we need two. Claim combat environmental suit. Okay. Let's give you a weapon and some armor. Oh, you already have one. You need armor, though. Oh, we don't have armor for you. Okay, and we can upgrade your shields. Cool. That's it for now. Beam down to Starfleet Academy. Okay. We've like diversified the crew a little bit compared to like a typical starting setup. And Lieutenant Fair, I think he's in this building over here. Or maybe I could be like way off. Dilithium refining. Oh, actually, it's that building back there. These round buildings. Okay. Does the water slow us down? No. It actually seemed like it sped us up. Overmind. Okay, cool. So, let's take a look here. Okay, Lieutenant Farah. And so he has like my initial complement of duty officers that's now available. We can go ahead and hit continue there. And here we can buy more duty officers with the reputation system. So diplomacy, colonial, development, there's like a progression system through getting competencies in those with your duty officers. And this personnel officer actually lets us submit a request or reassign underperforming duty officers to get higher quality duty officers. So we could say, I have all these like common duty officers and I want to swap them out for an uncommon duty officer. So it's kind of like a duty officer sync. We exchange like 5 for 1 of a higher rank. But the duty officer system is like it's accessed up here. And so we have like an overview of like what assignments are potentially like in play. We can see our roster of people that we have. And then we can also assign them to positions to kind of like give us some perks in space and ground combat. So like Shellar Kern, Energy Weapons Officer, chance to reduce time to recharge when subsystem targeting attack. That's pretty nice. Oh, can we assign you? Put on active duty. Energy Weapon Officer, chance to reduce time to recharge when subsystem targeting attack. Okay. Projectile Weapons. We can put you on active duty. Recharge time to reduce engineering team and buff. Okay. Chance to reduce recharge time for deflector abilities. I think that's pretty much like all our science stuff. And we have one open position. Recharge time reduced for transwarp. That's not huge. Debuff targets offensive damage with sensor scan. Cool. And then we can also assign people to give us some extra buffs down in ground combat. So chance to beam down an additional security escort when using security team. Cool, we haven't really used that yet. Chance, okay, beam in additional phaser disruptor turret. Chance to beam down additional security. Chance to beam in an additional support drone. Chance to increase range damage with equipment diagnostic. Oh, that's nice. If we use a hypo spray, we have a chance to get like additional medical support. On use of medical tricorder, a chance to increase your maximum hit points. Cool. So we can assign some folks here, and then we can also assign actual department heads. So I've been referring to Tivrel as my first officer, so we'll keep her there. It looks like Zeph is engineering and Korok is ops. Cool, that's what I wanted. We'll go ahead and set Blue to our medical and science position since Tivrel is our first officer. Kavalk at tactical, and I renamed him. I shortened his first name and kind of abbreviated his name. We're going to call him Reese. Reese is on security. And then if we look based on where you are in the world, you'll have different quests that are potentially available, and we can start those quests. It'll automatically assign duty officers, so there's like a recommendation engine that it has. We could swap these out manually if we wanted to, but the recommendations are going to give you a better chance. So success chance 89%, critical success chance 9%, 2% chance of failure, and then these are the rewards we get. We get experience points, we get expertise, we get diplomacy XP, and so when we get enough diplomacy XP, we can go buy a diplomacy duty officer, and we also get a little bit of dilithium, so we can hit begin assignment on that, and they're just off doing their own thing in the background. That being said, let's get over to Lieutenant Commander DeSoto. Okay, and it wants us to enter the Sierra system, so let's go ahead and get that done. Back here again. Starbase 39. This is not the prettiest map. This world in the background being like shattered is kind of cool, but we've seen better. We saw better at Hobus. Let's beam down. And let's check some things out. Okay, so where is in the Admiral's office? Okay, we've been there. It's upstairs. Okay. Security officers. There's Kyle DeSoto.
In order to avoid drawing too much attention, you need to fly under the radar, so to speak. Admiral Tanay has authorized the requisition of a shuttlecraft for you. You can fulfill the requisition in the shipyard. Once you're ready, take the shuttlecraft out to the Hakona system. If you have a runabout fighter or other such craft available, feel free to use it, but do not approach the system in a starship. We want to avoid the notice of whoever's in the vault. A shuttle will also be able to dock with the vault and explore the interior.
Understood. Also, Republic Intelligence will be sending one of their best with you on this operation. Commander Talmera. She's been fully briefed and will transport to your vessel as soon as you're ready to depart for Hakona. I trust this won't be a problem, Lieutenant Commander? Not at all.
Any questions?
No more questions.
Very well. Remember, you must use a shuttlecraft, run a...
Got it. So, black coloring again. He's definitely Section 31. There's an option to ask him a question about it, but I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't answer anything about it. Okay, so there is a shipyard on this station. We already have a shuttle, but it's like making us go through the motions. And we can probably pick up a free shuttle this way. Okay, so shuttle information. I was told to report to you. Continue. Okay, exit. Let's go ahead and let's beam up. And then we'll switch to our shuttle. Not now. Visit small craft bridge? No. How do we switch to our shuttle? I think we have to go to sector space. And we have like a Delta class shuttle, which is based off the Delta Flyer from Voyager. Okay, let's get this out of our view. Ooh, there we go. Okay, and visit Starship? No. Oh, I think it is here. Switch Starship. There we go. U.S. Halifax. Let me know if you guys have ideas for a name on our shuttle as well. So our starship's the Kepler. It would be neat to maybe like name our shuttle after like a telescope as well. Okay, so I wanted to switch to our shuttle so we could go to our slot stations. Okay, small craft. Looks like we're bringing Tyrell and Blue. I don't feel like that's super optimal. So let's get a heal in, and I feel like, oh, this is that has to be a science station. So maybe we do this. Reload defaults. And then Blue has tractor beam. That might be useful. Tyrell can drain shields, so that's, I think, a little bit more useful at this point. And then if we look at the status, we do have slots, but we don't have extra gear, so we're just going to have to snipe some from our ship. So extra shields, whatever that is, and whatever that is. And we'll put those on our shuttle for now. We'll move them back to the ship later. Kind of see it here, but there's like little infinity symbols in the lower right-hand corner of most of this gear. And so that just means that that equipment like scales to the level of the player for the shuttle. Don't really have to like maintain too much shuttle gear. But here we are. Let's go. Transwarp. So, on this mission, it's me. And it appears to be that it is stations, small craft, Gavalk, and Tyrell. Me, my first officer, and my tactical officer. Feels a little like bridge officer heavy. Weird for the captain and their first officer to be going on an away mission together. And this looks like it's going to take a little bit to load, so I'll put in a cut. And we're back. Finally starting the vault.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Romulan ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon.
I forgot, we also have Commander Talmera.
Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Okay, so we gotta evade these patrols. And then another question is, like, why didn't we come here in, like, a stealth warbird? You guys are masters of stealth technology, so looks like there are a few different points we can investigate.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains pergium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Okay. Fire, I guess. Okay. Examine the asteroid. Okay. Cut a piece off. Didn't beam it aboard or anything. Material analysis.
Looks like the fragment has picked up a bit of residual energy from our weapon burst. It'll be radiating energy for a while. Other than that, it's just a rock.
Engineering officers can gain additional information thanks to their knowledge of material science. Okay, so I guess my guess is that these 3 points are specific to different types of officers. We need to find the one that a science officer can deal with.
Have been alerted to our presence.
Ooh. That's no good. We cut that too close. Let's see if they pursue us.
Looks like they left this satellite as a communications booth.
Okay, and that one's for tactical officers, so back here is the one for science. Where is it, though?
The remnants are all over this system.
Oh, it's probably this derelict ship. Okay, I feel like we're not being pursued.
Indications are that this vessel was refitted for asteroid mining. Apparently, a containment failure in the engine core led to a massive radiation surge. The engine went into emergency shutdown, but all of the couplings and injectors were burned out. The crew probably died due to instant radiation burns. It looks like the vessel was stripped for parts and left derelict.
Okay, so we can do a forensic examination as a science
Although
officer.
the vessel's engine core is a total loss, some of the backup computer systems were left intact. This vessel was used to deploy some of the tachyon detection satellites around the vault. There's a copy of the network algorithm in the computer.
Okay. And they caught up to us. Oh, this is not good. I don't think we're gonna make it. We are putting up, like, quite the fight. Okay, one down. We need to do some evasive maneuvers. Yep, we... Okay, note to everyone else. Be really careful. Apparently, the whole fleet comes towards you. Oh, no. This is not going to be good. Respawn. Are they all going to be over there? So, that derelict ship was like over here somewhere. Are the Romulans all over there still? Okay, looks like they are... Are they pursuing me? Maybe they reset. Let's hope they reset, and then let's also hope that we can find that derelict ship again. Oh no. This is like a mission that I... Uh-oh. Did I disconnect? Something went wrong. A crash. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I was worried that it was like going to kick me out of the whole mission. But it didn't. And so I remembered that the derelict ship was near that subspace relay booster. So we're on our way back there. We haven't seen any remans.
Indications are that although the if we can get...
So we need to place satellite in maintenance mode. Uh-oh. I feel like... What is it? Oh, that's just the derelict ship. No, there is a reman ship somewhere. Okay. Okay. Place satellite in maintenance mode. I don't know, I don't feel like getting close to the vault like this makes that much sense. Okay, so maybe it's like one of these satellites.
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the remans.
You're telling me to go here. There we go.
The satellite's in maintenance mode. We can pass through the net.
Nice. It's been a long time since I've done this mission, and I just remember, like, dreading it so much. It being, like, the first shuttle mission and me having, like, no idea what to do. And I still feel that way. Loading's taking a little bit, so putting in another cut. And we're back again.
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor...
I feel like we have to think three-dimensionally constantly in space. Okay, so let's go over to this access port. What is this? Okay.
We've tripped some security systems.
Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. to scan the door.
The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas. Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key.
Okay. Scan turret debris.
This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750.
Okay, and then it looks like there's another clue this way. Oh, there's like a fighter?
I'm reading life signs in some of these living quarters. Interesting.
Who are you and what do you want? What are you doing here? I'm investigating dangerous energy readings coming from this station. There's nothing left here, just a giant derelict. It would be best if you left before you find yourself in the middle of something terrible, Starfleet. If this station is derelict, why are there people here? While the military may still be strong, survivors from the death of our homeworld are still recovering. Those with powerful allies have fled to more secure colony planets, but common people like me have to make do as best we can without the supplies and protections of the military or the aid of our fleets. We survive where we can and take what we must. It's miserable, wretched existence. What would you have of me? I'm scavenging a living here, and things are worse since the Remans arrived. They kill us wherever they find us, the ungrateful beast. If you could provide a shield generator, provisions, medical supplies, I will gladly tell you what I know. I'll consider your offer. Okay, so we can replicate those things. Shield generator, provisions, and medical supplies. Okay, sure, fine. Replicator, medical supplies, provisions, and shield generators. This is also the menu where we would go to like recycle things that we don't need. We'll keep those. Okay, cool. And then is it back here? Oh, we missed it. I think it's moving around, and I can't see it. There we go. I brought the supplies that you requested. Very well. As far as I know, this station was a research facility for various illicit technologies. I'm not sure what kinds of secrets the military kept here, but some of us have scavenged up useful components or even weapons. The station has its own power supply, although many areas are dangerous or secured against intruders or under the control of Remans now. Lahar, one of the other survivors living here, said that he saw some kind of autonomous cybernetic technology closer to the station core. I don't know what it would be, but he said it looked dangerous. Shavara, a doctor, said that this area was still safe for habitation, but further out on one of the pylons was emitting a dangerous amount of radiation. To reach deeper parts of the station, you'll need to bypass the containment force field. It uses a cycling time security check, so if you have a key code sequence, you must synchronize your key with the check. I have a personal override code that will bypass the synchronization checks. I'll give you the data. May the elements watch over all of us. Thanks for the information. Okay, cool. Very strange. Like, one, being in a Romulan space station. A giant one. Flying around. But then also to encounter random folks in another shuttle also just flying around. Okay, so I think we can access this door now. Try security
Security
keys.
key is on a rotation. That's it. Well,
Okay. We got that security key like right away. We didn't need to do all that haggling. Okay, we need to be careful here.
microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
Okay, then it looks like there's enemies up here. Okay. Okay, and then we also need to be careful going through this area. Can we, like, hurry up? Yep, okay. Ooh. Let's take that out. And we're probably gonna have to stop here. Yep. And we'll go through once this is done. Okay, another door. And proceed deeper into the vault. There is...
Above us. The Tal Shiar must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology.
Well, that explains, like, the autonomous machines that they saw.
Electrical discharges, probably from ionization leaking from the sphere and research nodes. We should be cautious about flying too close to them.
Oh, it wants us to scan the Borg sphere?
The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
Okay. Oh. Ooh.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay. How much more? One more run. Super weird mission. Okay, let's go. And is it just a straight
Quiet in
shot
this
through
area.
this?
Too
Interesting.
quiet.
Okay, far side, something to scan. Ooh, Thalaron reactor.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
Ah, so our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
What are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
Neither of us is supposed to be here, I suspect.
Never rely on the noble intentions of spies and thieves, Captain. And you and I are either one or the other.
My only intention is to determine what is amiss in this station.
You are suitably informed now, I trust. Sadly for you, one of my ships has already finished loading the Thaleron weapons. So you have become the only loose end in my operation. I despise loose ends.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Okay, and... Ooh. Little fighters. Okay. Oh, it's like cloaking. Interesting. Okay, does that mean we can, like, get out of here, though? Nope, it's back. Where? There you are. Think that'll do it. But I'm pretty sure there's still another ship here. Or maybe the, like, door security? Let's see. Yeah, door stuff. Okay, locking mechanisms disabled. I hope. I hope. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay. More fighters. Okay, let's go. Three more fighters. Cloaking. Okay. We have to wait here. Oh.
Ship is under attack.
Okay.
Left shields failing. Warning. Ship is under attack.
Nice, a warbird. Okay. Oh, what is that? More fighters. Okay, where are they? Let's like take care of them, and then I think we can take one warbird. Okay, let's get over there. Guarding the door? Yep. Oh no, there's the door lock. So maybe we can just like get around it.
Blast the door locks.
Okay, cool. Is it coming after us? It is coming after us. Okay, got some torpedoes going. Shields were up though. Okay. Almost. It's like halfway down. We have fighters on us now though too. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. Let's get these fighters. I think we're gonna be fine. We just need to, like, get out of here and not deal with any more of that. Okay. And where's this guy decloaking from? Okay. Okay, almost done. Let's go. Don't hit it. Okay. Okay. Ugh.
Ship is under attack.
Okay, last room. We'll see if there's anything in here that wants to attack us. Yep, one more ship, and our shields are not in good condition. What is this ship? Oh, just a light warbird. Okay, I think that's fine. Hopefully there aren't any, like, fighters here. Almost in range. Shields are like 80%. Okay, cool. We drained its shields like hardcore. Nice. Okay, get us out of here. Get us out of here. I think we've escaped.
We must.
Ooh, sorry. Don't even want to listen to you. I just want to get out of there. And I'll cut since this is a really long episode. Sorry about it, guys. But this load screen is also taking forever.
And are just... We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
Okay, we need to meet with our allies and stop that weapon ship. Apparently that guy. Okay, so the Lhasa is here. It looks
we are now
like...
in the USS Lhasa is signaling us. They're going to engage the Riemann ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, fighters. Our shields are down, and I feel like our sensors or comms are being jammed. But their shields are down too. Okay, let's get these plasma torpedoes. Oh, we missed it. The longer these fighters are up, the higher level that they get, making them a little bit more dangerous. Okay. So, one more. Where is it? There you are. Nice. And the Lost has taken down the ship, or disabled it. Oh, she's taken on some damage as well, it looks like.
That was quite an explosion. Probably from the Thalaron weapons carried aboard the ship. We're going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Federation space.
Will do. Okay. Let's get out of here finally. Oh my gosh. Shuttle missions. Not my favorite. Okay, let's take a look at our mission debrief. Debrief with DeSoto. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this first. Okay, returning to the Kepler. And let's head over to Starbase 39. Okay, enter the system. Okay, beaming down, and let's head up to the Admiral's office. And let's be super thankful that we don't have to do very many other shuttle missions, and we're definitely not going to be doing one for a while. Okay.
I've taken a preliminary look at your logs, and it seems that things went a bit unexpectedly. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we'll be seeing the vault. The Riemann commander you encountered is definitely a major player in the disintegration of the Romulan Star Empire. I'm going to send the information you gathered about him over to an old colleague of mine, Dr. Maximilian Peters, for analysis. If this Riemann is a leader in their separatist movement, we'll have to deal with him again. And hopefully Dr. Peters can work up a psychological profile for him, and a sociological analysis of the separatists. Our next step will be to decode the signal intelligence and go through any remnants left from the ship that was destroyed near the vault. Now that we know that the Riemanns were hoping to use Thalaron weapons, we need to figure out their target location. Right now, Starfleet knows far too little about a civil war in the making, but it'll take time to sift through all of the data. Keep in touch. Starfleet will notify you when we have a lead. Oh, and thanks for the good work.
Thank you. Okay.
excellent work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obasek and the Romulans. Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Remans, but the use of Thalaron weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism. Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Remans want to destroy them.
Okay, no selections. We just get a bunch of stuff.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
These are your active traits. You can activate available traits from the list on the left.
LOLs. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Definitely a longer one. Hopefully not too many as long as this one, with fewer mistakes and crashes. But, as always, have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Bye.